Hello and welcome. Thank you so much for joining me on my program. I appreciate you wherever you are connecting from. If you are joining me from any part of the world, I thank you very much for your contributions on this channel. Please kindly subscribe if you have not subscribed, and also click the notification bell so that you'll be notified each time I upload a video. You will be among the first to receive it. In this channel, I bring information to your doorstep. I bring news from all channels, from every angle. Things that have to do about the world, things that have to do about Africa, more especially Nigeria. I bring it to your doorstep, some information that you ignore, some information that you cannot be able to come across. I look for them, I bring it to your doorstep for you to see. Every video you see on this channel is for educational purpose.
What is going to fail us now is the lack of elite consensus about Nigeria. The elite consensus I want, and I want to make my position clear on zoning. One is that I support fully the idea of zoning because it is the way to build a nation. In our history, the Igbo delegates to the Abacha conference were the people that proposed the six-zonal structure. And they didn't stop only at proposing the six-zonal structure. They proposed a single-term presidency that will require the rotation of the presidency across the six geopolitical zone for 30 years transition period, after which we will throw the issue of presidency open. And their argument is that that 30 years period is a nation-building moment. So if the Abacha Constitution of 1995 have taken effect since then, we will have been rounding up our 30 years. So my point is that the country needs to consciously build the nation. The elites needs to come together. If Nigerian elites are acting responsibly, this election will have been for the APC and the PDP to zone it to the southeast, and then the country will make a choice of the type of Igbo man they want as president. This will go a long way in telling all the other ethnic groups what type of characteristics you need to possess to be of national acceptability. So Abiola had those characteristics, Obasanjo had those characteristics. Despite being rejected by the Southwest, the nation came together and voted for Obasanjo. Yar'Adua had those characteristics. Despite coming from the same place with General Buhari from Katsina, the rest of the country voted for Umaru Yar'Adua. So whenever we start a North-South race, whenever we start a cross-ethnic group race, our natural default will be to ethnicity. Now, the issue of competence, the issue of national characteristics takes a second stage. So it is time for the country's elite. At the time when there is banditry in the Northwest, there is Boko Haram in the Northeast, there is IPOB in the Southeast, there is a Bohos people in Odua Republic in the Southwest, there are militants in the Niger Delta about to rear their head. Oil theft is at its all-time high in Nigeria. This is the time to forge national consensus by the elite. This is the time to create that national middle where we all say that there is a Nigerian state, where the elites have come together to build a new Nigeria, to build a Nigeria that is a home for all.
Let's talk about Peter Obi now. From your recent comment about him, or the one where you talked about how he may not achieve anything until he returns to Africa, and your concerns about him leaving Africa at the time, it would seem that his departure still unsettles the party. Is that true?
You are the one impeaching the motive. I didn't say that.
So the party is not settled. Then why do you want him back in the party?
Who wants him back?
Well, you said that if he returns to the party, then he can achieve his ambition.
I didn't say that.
So you don't want him back in the party?
I didn't say anything like that. You are just putting words into my mouth. And God knows I didn't say it.
In November.
If you want to ask me about Peter, I'll answer you.
I'm quoting you.
You can't quote me. I didn't say that.
Chairman, in November.
November, which year?
Last year.
No, quote me here, and I forget last year.
You. No, I'm quoting what you said.
You didn't interview me. You told me that our last interview was 2 years ago.
If you want to deny the reports.
Which reports?
There are reports that you said that Peter Obi would be unable to achieve much until he returns to Africa.
Good.
You said that.
Are you referring to that report or your own?
It's the one you said that I'm referring to.
Good. I said it at that time, and I still repeat it. Unless Peter Obi, my brother, returns to Africa, he will not achieve anything politically. He knows, because he took a vow that he will never leave Africa. That any day he leaves Africa, let his family die. Everybody in his family die. He said it now. But he still left Africa. Why did he make such a vow? He left Africa and joined PDP. He was vice president to Atiku. Now he's going for presidency. It will be a catastrophic exercise. It will not work. I'm the one telling you now.
And the reason is because of the vow.
Do you know what vow means? Shebi, you're married. Are you married?
My relationship status out of the league.
No, you should. You're asking me my own. You don't want to answer my
relationship status.
Are you asking me? I'm married. I say my wedding ring. Are you married?
It doesn't really matter.
It matters now because if you are married, you must have taken a vow, and you must maintain the vow you took.
Falana, while calling on President Muhammadu Buhari to sack the governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, Godwin Emefiele, also frowned at the ongoing alleged bribery of delegates.
He has breached, in a very reckless manner, Section 9 of the CBN Act, which provides that the duties of the governor of the Central Bank are full-time, and he shall not engage in any other vocation. So, politics is a vocation. All he should do is to call it quits on his own. And if he does not resign, the president should put the engine in motion to remove him.
Ekiti State Resident Electoral Commissioner Tella Adeniran and the chairman Ekiti State Council of Traditional Rulers Oba Gabriel Adejuwon in their presentation called on electorates to play active roles in the ongoing political process.
The Committee of Identification of District Operatives is so important for the avoidance of impersonation.
These groups constitute a significant percentage of Nigeria's overall population and deserve a lot of attention in electoral and governance processes.
Others tasked youth to shun violence, drug abuse and gratification before, during and after the governorship elections.
The conduct of youth and stakeholders in this on-cycle election will not only inform the world's opinion about us as a people and as a state, it will also set the trend for Osun on-cycle governorship election.
The Youth and Women Conference, which is why we are here, is one of its kind because it's a gathering of significant relevant stakeholders in the electoral process.
The event was attended by the State Resident Electoral Commissioner for Osun State, Commandant of NSCDC Ekiti State Command, and representatives of 6 governorship candidates in the state. Adeola Aderibigbe, AIT News, Ado-Ekiti.
There's only one person who has been extremely reckless and shamefully childish in his approach to canvassing for canvassing for votes from delegates. You know, only one man who has fought Governor Serake Dixon, only one man who has fought Governor Umahi in the same PDP then, only one man who is currently fighting the governor of Edo, only one man who fought Governor Emeka Ihedioha, only one man who went to Anambra a few days ago and insulted Governor Peter Obi, only one man who has insulted Atiku, only one man who has insulted even the chairman of that communications, only one man. His name is Nyesom Wike. The question I keep, because when people ask me what is wrong with Wike, a lot of people within the party in Rivers are asking that nobody can challenge him. He's an emperor. They cannot talk. And I say, who is he? A governor who talks like a kid. A governor who talks so careless. In fact, if I have a kid that talks like that, I need to go and check the parentage. Because you cannot be a governor. I watched him on live television insulting Governor Serake Dixon, that Dixon has plenty children outside, he has plenty wives. How is that your business? Wike, in fact, for me, if the PDP hands over ticket to Wike, which I know is very impossible, he can throw all the money. Did he not throw money around in 2019? He did worse than that now. He can throw all the money he has around. People are not daft. They are not daft. They see the way you treat people in Rivers. You're owing some teachers in your state. For 5 years, you've not paid salaries. There's been no promotion in the Rivers State Civil Service since 2016 when this man came in.